Okay, it holds because of there is a clips for the light bulb. You just need to gently bring it down, because right here you see those clips, and those clips is making two functions. First is energizing the lamp, the second it holds this piece. And by the way, in order to remove this one, because it should goes out, there is some this clip. You push it and it should go out from there. But it cannot do that because we have this trim, and this one is glued on the double tape, and I'm not gonna remove it because it's gonna be kind of hassle. I don't want to do that. I want to try to install my camera in this spot using the original. In any case, if I'll need to remove it, it is going to be another story. I saw some examples when people just cut the hole somewhere here and place the camera. But I think this kind of looks not the factory, and basically it's not just a plastic cover. You'll see from here, this is the metal structure. You need to cut two holes in order to do that, which is, I think, the more simple. Just try to install camera in this area. Yeah, my plan is install it kind of something like that. So behind there gonna be a light, and what I need to do in order to do that, so at the first, so I have already removed this connector, and here we have the wirings, and I will mount this camera through the piece like this, which is I bought separately, and I'll try to put maybe some silicone and somehow connect it the way it will look the factory. So originally this camera was looked like this way, but I don't want to drill the hole in that titanium trim. That's why I want to modify it. So I already removed 4 small screws from the sides, and I don't need right now this aluminum piece, and also this plastic piece. This is all gonna cut and remove from the wire. No, I want to make this surface flat to this surface. In that order it will sit really nice. I already tested it, the fitment, and I like how it tested. So right now the question is how to fish this wire to the here, and also how to mount this camera to this plastic piece. By the way, you see there is some kind of deep here, and even if I'll put it this way, I have some gap, which is I probably will need to seal with some maybe RTV silicone or something like that. And also the second question, I need to figure it out how to fish the wire through the plastic, and also I'll need to figure it out so how to make it the way it will go around, the way it will go around this lamp. Maybe I'll cut the hole somewhere right here. Always wear your safety glasses, always. Okay, maybe I will need this plate later. Better to save this plate and cut out only this thread. And I just decided to cut it. And we'll see. Have some crack around. We'll see if that crack will goes forward, and maybe I'm gonna be able to just crack it out cut it here. Okay, so but anyway, it doesn't completely cracked. Even if I'll need, I can use this structure. Okay, let's try to do the same thing with this one. Yep. Okay, so we have 2 plates in order if we'll need it. Okay, now we successfully released the wire. Okay, so when we see on the car, when we open the trunk, this flat side is closer to us. And this is the exact size of the wire. This is the number. You can see. Okay, I'll put the smaller bit and we'll drill the hole even bigger. Yeah, just like that. And that's how we get the, I think it's the perfect diameter hole to fish this cable. Okay, and after I cut the hole for the wiring, so which is gonna be right there, I need to fish this wire, and basically in order to do that I need to cut it. And I think I will cut it. Okay, let's say if we have this lamp with somewhere right here, plus we have kind of the connection, and it's going to be somewhere right here. Kind of this way, make some space from each side for soldering, and I will fish it. Yeah, the hole is exactly the properly diameter. I'll fish it somewhere like that. Oh, there is a metal clip is not allowing me to do that. I don't want to break it completely because maybe I'll need it in the future. I always trying to save some parts in order if I'll need it in the future. The camera goes this way, so remember the flat side to us, and it's going kind of this way. That was my idea, to make it like that. In that order we still have some space for the lamp to lit the license plate, and that is perfectly flat sits with the trim. And the second, this is the example, this is the same exactly part is installed in the car. This is the flat, and this is the forest one, not this one, this one. Okay, we'll see. Okay, right now it's crossing the bulb, but that will get really hot. Maybe I will switch it with the LED to avoid the overheat, or maybe I'll just somehow bend this wire and make a shape. It will not touching the lamp. Okay, so basically this is how it looks, and this is how it's gonna be installed to the car, kind of this way. And as you can see, I left some space to put the screws because I cannot completely close it. So now the question is how to mount the camera to this plate. Okay, this one we can solder later, but now we need to think how we can do that, because basically right there is a pretty huge gap and nothing really holds the camera. So I can put it on the silicone just kind of like that and seal it all from the side so the water will not go there. So, and by the way, using the old base, maybe even I will put some silicone, put it back how it was, how it originally was, in order to make all this construction stronger. I'll just a little bit file it down. Okay, let's check our components. At the first, I want to fill all the gaps, as basically we don't need them. So, and I have the okay, so this side is going to see this way. Okay, this base. Okay, right now I have a time to care about the wires, because we need to fix this wiring. Gonna be enough. As I remember, I have the heat shrink tube. I'll probably will bring it. Gonna be enough. Yeah, I think I'll put it right here. This is the next day, and so what we have here. Yeah, this is kind of turns the way I imagined that. Well, as you can see, there is a small amount of the RTV silicone, and that silicone gets completely dry overnight, which just tells me the 12 hours was enough to get this resin solid. Okay, so what I have here, so this is the way how it's gonna be installed. So, as you can see, so this is exactly what was my plan. But the only one issue I have right now, because you see this cable, this is kind of hard to bend it, but even with this tension of the cable and the way how it's installed, so I can put it inside and we're getting this result. So the next what I'm planning to do, the first I'm planning to install it on the car and see what picture we have, because I never saw the picture of this camera, I never saw the quality of picture. And using the card which came with the car, so it says TV system PAL /NTCK. Basically for this microscheme, for the snake comb, the camera should be NTCK, and it will only work with the NTCK camera. You need to mention that like 10 times, that seller will send you the properly one, or you will find the properly one. Okay, I don't know which this camera will gonna work or will not work, so this is the whole experiment. But anyway, so now when I know the process, I'll probably will do that again with some other camera. But I like this style camera. This is this shape camera, and that looks very natural. Second question is of course question how to mount it to the car, because right now because remember we have insulated the base, and seems like the RTV silicone is really sticky. So I can tell even it holds maybe on small fractions, but that allow the camera to hold. So I'm even trying to push it out, and it's not going easy, I can tell you. So probably if I'll filled up all the base behind with that silicone from this side and this side, that will become to bulletproof. I'm pretty sure it's like that. But for now I will not gonna do that, because when I will install it on the car, first I need to check if it works or not. I don't want to do the more jobs than it needs to be. Another thing, maybe I'll need to control the angle of this base of the camera, because I don't know what is the image gonna be from this camera, and maybe the way how it's installed right now, maybe it will film only the bottom, but I need it to film also like normal rear view camera. In that order I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna need to a little bit play with this base. In that order I'll find the optimal position, and I will fill it up with the RTV silicone. I think it's gonna be okay if nobody will like try to check if it's holds or not, so that will gonna stay forever. And okay, this is how it looks. Just want to give you the idea, so you can maybe do the same. And as we can see, basically right now is, see this bars, so 1 2 3 4 5, so it's between 5 and 5th and 6th bar I run that wire. The next day, just want to quick check the fitment. It's my construction. It will gonna look like that. Yeah, I think it's pretty much really nice. It will sit even better to this edge, because right now it's not glued. Okay, but it looks the way better than the all solutions on the market right now. And this looks like the factory one, and we also still have some gap in order to light the license plate.